Peace, fam. I'm on the highway heading home, and I love driving, man, on an open highway. You know, where you can get a nice momentum going, put your music on, you know, and just zone out, you know. And right now, I'm thinking about death, you know. I take death hard. I have people who were very special to me, man, that have passed on. And, you know, like Jay-Z and Jay Electronica said in that song, man, I got numbers on my phone that'll never ring again, you know, that'll never text again. And I've carried, man, certain people's numbers, man, for about maybe 4 phones now, 5 phones, you know, just numbers that I leave on my phone that I wish would ring again. You know, I wish that there was some way that I could connect with these people again. You know, some of these people saw things in me or believed in me to an extent that I feel responsible to continue to push and try to do something with this life, man, before I have to lay this body down, man, and my soul, my essence will go on to wherever the soul or essence goes on to. They say that energy is never destroyed. It just, you know, moves from one form to another, you know. So I'm thinking about death. I'm thinking about life. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, this young brother, Chadwick Boseman, you know, such a powerful, vibrant individual. You know, of course, I didn't know this brother. You know, I was definitely impacted heavily, like a lot of people were, with his work, you know. Of course, particularly the Black Panther, you know, and, you know, the whole Wakanda, you know, experience. But, of course, now, man, when somebody passes, you know, you get retrospective, you know, then you want to try to track down, you know, interviews and whatever information you can get on that individual. Now you want to examine it, man. And it's such a shame a lot of times that it takes death, you know, of someone significant to you, you know, for you to really lock in and pay attention to their meaning, you know. And, you know, you can get caught up in obsessing about that individual, you know, which could be unhealthy in some ways. Or, you know, you can strive to take advantage of your opportunity that you're still alive, you know, and you still breathing, you still thinking, you still can make moves, you know, that they can no longer make. You know what I mean? And that's the way I try to do and live my life. Not saying that I'm always on point, man, but, you know, life is a gift. It's an opportunity, you know. The marriage between spirit and flesh is a wonderful dance, you know, where you can create a legacy that will outlive you. I pray that this brother, Chadwick Boseman's legacy will continue to live on. I pray that people will continue to be inspired, you know, by this brother's life and the legacy that he left behind. Not only as far as his films, but as far as, you know, his interviews and speeches, and even just his photographs and different things, man. You can be inspired in many different ways, man, by a lot of things, you know. There were people who were talking about, yo, Wakanda is fiction. When is Black America, gonna focus on reality? I was very inspired by, the Black Panther and the fictional state of Wakanda as a black man. I went to see the movie, I'm not gonna lie, about 7 times, when it was in the theaters. And at the time, I was doing a podcast, Brother Mike X Speaks. And a lot of times, it would come on Sunday nights, And a lot of times when the movie was out, man, I would go purposefully to see the Black Panther movie and take a trip in an energy, vibrational way into the mindset of the Black Panther, and would do the knowledge to the movie, and it would fire me up for my podcast and help me to be inspired to try to give the best message I could, So I just, death impacts me, man. And there are a lot of people, man, that were very special in my life. And part of me wants to say some of these names and part of me doesn't, because a lot of times when you start saying people's names, you always run the risk of leaving somebody off and maybe hurting someone's feelings, by an error, a moment where, for whatever reason, you weren't able to recall how significant that person may have been or may be in your life, but for whatever little bit of time left that I continue to talk, I'm just gonna think about some of these people who really impacted my life and really believed in me, and saw something in me that I hope that I'm able to live up, to what they saw in me, before it's all said and done. I say to whoever who may come across this short message of mine, don't allow other people's death that you love to paralyze you, to break your heart to the extent that you lose grasp on the fact that you have an opportunity to continue to grow and to continue to do things that they no longer can do, But if you continue to push forward, inspired by them and in memory of them, and it allows you to continue to push in the most positive vein, through your memory or through their memory, then they're continuing to live, They're continuing to live through you. The essence of them, what made them special. They might not be here physically anymore, but what made them special. If you tap into that vein and become inspired by that to continue to live in the most positive expression that you can live in and through, then for all intents and purposes, man, the main essence that made them special in their own life and special to you, they're still alive, man, So I think about my own mortality, as a physical being, the dance between spirit and flesh, The real you is in your body. The body is not the real you. That's just your house. That's just your temporary tent, to use a spiritual, scriptural term. And the spirit never gets old. The spirit never ages. The spirit is always vibrant. It's your body that gets old. It's very important that you use and take the opportunity, man, to write down your thoughts. or to do what I'm doing right now to capture the essence of my thought process for other people to maybe learn from, grow from, become inspired by, you know. And I've been doing things like this for a long time, you know, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on, you know, public access cable. And, you know, I got dozens of digital recorders and things of that nature, you know, where I've tried to capture my thoughts. You know, I have dozens of composition books. You know, I'm an author, I'm a writer, you know. Leave something behind, you know, for those who care about you to hold on to and to become inspired by, you know. And in this way, not only do you help them, but you begin to enter the process where you immortalize yourself, you know, where people can read your words or listen to your words and again, you know, become emboldened, become encouraged by you, you know. And then as they live on and they may tap into the energy that you offered, you become a part of their life. You become a part of their dreams and their hopes and their accomplishments. You know what I mean? So I'm going to cut this short. I'm going to say peace and elevation, man, to the family. I say peace to the spirit of this brother, Chadwick Boseman. I say peace to many of the people, man, in my lifetime that were special to me and that I hold on to their memories, you know. Yo, keep pushing, keep striving, family. Life is a wonderful gift. The spirit that animates your body, man, is a small portion, very small portion of the essence of the Most High God. And though it's a very small portion, it's also a wonderful, wonderful and powerful spark of energy that you can feed into your own talents and creativity. You're not here just to eat and breathe, you know, and take up space, you know. You are much greater than that. Perhaps someone may have robbed you of knowing that, but I'm here to remind you of that. And I pray, man, that you will continue to strive to live an inspired life, man. So having said that, peace and elevation. It's your brother Mike X. Oh yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, if anything that I said tonight, man, means anything to you, you know, hit the like button. You know, I got to start doing what I see everybody else doing. I will continue to strive to add on to the library, you know, of my YouTube channel, man, where I got like 80, 90 hours worth of material, man, over the last 7 years while I've been on YouTube. And I'll continue to strive to add on to that. You know, I do hope to build a relationship with more people through them subscribing, to this channel. And, and hopefully we'll cross paths, man, so that we can dialogue, A lot of my videos are monologues. It's me sharing my personal thoughts, But, we have to begin to focus on striving to come together, man. Mind, detecting mind, or real recognizing real, or man sharpens man, that steel sharpens steel, as they say, So having said that, let me cut this short. Peace and elevation to the family.